This is the Martha White self-rising homemade cornmeal hot grades. All that. So let me put a little bit of okay. Don't need to put that much flour in it no more. Okay, now let me stir this in up in there. This will be for tomorrow, that way I won't have to cook no cornbread or nothing like that. I have some. Yeah. Okay, let's go here. Put this in here. Okay, I'm gonna pour. Let's see here. I'm gonna put egg up in there. So it'll hold it together. think I put enough flour in there. Let's see here. Let's try some. Okay, a little bit of. Okay. I don't know why sugar is so easy to waste, even though I was careful as possible. Let me throw this away. I don't need this. This is instant, non-fat, dry uh, for pure, for, I don't know what the hell it is, purified with vitamin and A and D. I didn't say that right the last. One thing I try to do now is make sure that I don't waste corn, make sure I cook it properly and correctly, you know, make sure it's got enough. Don't put over too much flour in or under too much. Make sure it's like it's got a smooth, when you whooping it up, that the flour is smooth. You know. I'll probably take, I'm gonna go in there and probably hook a little TV up too for somebody. Okay, let's do that. Put a little bit more. Hopefully that ain't too much. All right, what's happening? cook these tomorrow. I ain't gotta worry about cooking that tonight. That's good. Using this, put the butter up in there, and you got to all the time necessarily melt it. Just enough to keep it from sticking. Okay. Okay. Hopefully this comes out just as good as the other ones. Okay, I'm going to pour it on up in there. Yeah, you have to take time and make sure that it ain't over too much flour. You know, if it's too much flour, it's gonna come out looking like bread. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully, I know it's gonna rise pretty big. Yeah. next one, I'm gonna work on making a cake and some rolls. That's gonna be my next recipe. You know what? Making rolls years ago, all that's right now is coming to my memory. I remember what I used to do. Yeah. See what I do? I rinse all the food. I rinse all the food out of my dish before I wash them. And so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna eventually get ready to end this live because I gotta wash. I'm gonna wash dishes. Stuff is so hot, daggone hot now. You have to do everything you can to save what you got. So let's see if I can put how would this work. I can put this in that little hole. I can do it, but I'm gonna have to make the hole a little bigger because it'll take a much longer time. It'll take a much longer time for it to pour in here. Yeah. So what I've done, I think I did a smart thing. Take the rest of that milk instead of pouring it out, pour it up in there and save it. Stuff is too high nowadays to be trying to, throw milk out. Just save every little bit of what you can rake and scrape. Hopefully the cornbread come out pretty good. It looked like it might, and I know it's not gonna have, there's a difference, it can rise and still not be worth a damn on the inside, you know what I'm saying? So the thing is, we're looking for a fluffy type cornbread, you know what I'm saying? like something crummy and like crummy and smooth and just good and tasty, crummy and fluffy to eat. You know it's a good cornbread then. That's what you call it. But if you got something and it rises, but it tastes like you eating a thick piece of uh, bread pudding and it stick like that, that's not no cornbread. It lets you know you don't put too much flour in. But I want to cook stuff just right. You don't want to wait. I don't want to waste my time cooking nothing, and then you put all that your heart, energy, and everything into it, and your stuff still come out fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that because you'll feel like you done took a L. You know what I mean? Feel like you done lost, or you just done did it in vain. And I don't want to take a L. You know. There were times that I did fail in certain things, like damn, that was a failure. You'll feel like you ain't waste your time cooking because you know you got family, they'll chop you up. You shouldn't cook all that stuff knowing that you wasn't gonna eat all that. You should don't cook all that, just a waste and this and that and the third. And in my mind, I'm gonna be like, well, you took out. I bet if I would have made it good and came, you probably would have beat me eating the whole. That's what those that would have been like. Y'all know how it is, cause y'all know we like, we like our stuff right now. I mean, you can kind of understand them to a degree. You know what I'm saying? People don't want nothing worth a damn. That if you eating something, you want to feel like you eating something that's worth your time. You don't put your energy into. Something to feel proud about. You can. And that shit come out right. You'll feel like you conquered the whole world. Yeah. So hopefully we'll see what happens. That's why I try my best not to put too much flour and put too less. You want if you can get your flour kind of smoothing out, not too thick and not too watery, like kind of in the middle, kind of have it thin to where it can just rise. Cause that I have no problem with that. All I have to do is just cook the beans. All the stuff that's in here that don't need to be in the refrigerator is taking up space. I'm gonna throw it up out of here. Stuff out the refrigerator that don't need to be in here. Might think about cleaning it up tomorrow. I'm gonna try everything out. I figured it was gonna be at least about 25 minutes. I said I'm gonna go back to it, watch it be about 25, almost close to 30 minutes. It was 25 minutes and something. I drunk me a little bit of the pineapple juice. I'll put the rest of it back in the refrigerator.
Give me some.
Huh?
Come pour me some.
You sound like you something about to happen over here. I was up in that. Oh. made me extra work now. So I got a piece of tissue. I mean, right on the phone. Yeah, I want to take that. I didn't do that. So I don't want that. Shit. Getting clumsy as my baby. Fuck. And you can continue to keep wiping yourself with that. Dang, let me have a hole in it or something. It's like it's got a double hole in it.
Yeah, it do got two holes.
Yeah, that's why it's doing that then.
No, you got to put two holes in.
You want all this in there?
Pineapple. And it's damn good for blues and cold.
Oh, okay. It ain't really. I'm really a big fan of veggie food because I ate it years ago anyway. So eating veggie food wasn't something I just started doing. I've been doing it since I was like 17. I was a baby. You're a baby. You live 17 years old, that ain't even a life. You ain't even had a life. 17 is months old. Is it? It's just like being a 7-month or 8-month-old, like it's like being 7 years old. If you're 17, it's like you're 7. If you are 25 is like, to me, 15, you know? If you are 30 would be like, I'm gonna say, this is just me, 30 would be like living in your 20s. You see what I'm saying? Like, let's say me, I'm 48. 48, I would be, I'm gonna say 28. You know what I mean? 48 to my 28, you know? Because some people, the reason I'm saying it like that, because some people, they'll consider what? Some people will consider 50 is not really old. Some people say 50 is not old. Then some people say 70 is not really old. In your 70s, they'll say that's not really old. Because think about it, they say, when you start reaching like 90, they say when you start reaching like 90 to 98, 99, when you start reaching like in your 90s, it's considered old, they say. But anywhere from 25 to 30, 35 and 40, a lot of people will still consider, people that are older than 40, they will say it's a baby compared to a person that's 70 or something like that. A person that's 70, they will consider somebody like myself a baby, or they will consider. I could be. Let me know in the comment section what y'all, if y'all think that makes sense. Some people will consider anything under 70, under 30, anything that's under 40 and mid 40, in your middle, in your early 40s, in your early 40s and your late 40s, somebody versus 70 and 80, person that's 80 years old, they would consider a person that's in their 40s, they'll look at that and they'll say, oh, that's a baby. You know, they're considered as a baby, because if you think about it, look, let's take a woman, she's 89. Let's say, no, let's take her, she's 90 years old. And she said, well, my baby is 48. They would consider me, the kids that's older than me, my brothers and sisters, let's say if I had brothers and sisters older than me, they would consider me somebody like 28, or I'll be like a 25-year-old to them, because that's how they'll consider it, as being a baby. And I guess it's crazy, but it does. And I guess that's the way. I don't know why it's like that. I guess when you older than that, or they'll say anybody that's under me is a baby. You see what I'm saying? I guess they done been through that stage, and say, I done been there, so that's like a baby to me. You know what I'm saying? But when you turn 50, the people that is older, they will consider you a baby. Just like me, I'm 48, like I said earlier. Somebody that's 60 years old, they will consider me a baby, because they older than me, and they gonna always look at themselves like, they not gonna see me as somebody that's older than them. They gonna look at me like, well, heck, he's younger than me, so he's a baby. You know? And more than likely, y'all let me know if y'all think I might be on point with this. Well, looks like to me, okay, hold on, wait a minute, me. I'm not gonna open it up, but it looked like it done rised up. You know? But y'all let me, my face look a little bit, my skin look a little bit better. I guess the more you keep it up, and then I end up like washing my hair and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't took the rubber bands out the back of it, you know what I'm saying? I guess if you keep yourself up and stuff like that, it makes a big difference. So, I mean, I try hard. Yeah, I try hard to keep myself up. Yeah. And these are the beans that I'll probably be cooking tomorrow. These are the red Negro beans. Yeah. I'm gonna get up out of here, and I'm gonna see y'all later.